the world's shortest pit. So all you honeys out there, take a good look at everything you need, baby. Keep watching Javon Report Mack. What's up? Hey. Coming up soon, Howard's gonna be going to the hood. I'm gonna check some of you people out there. Don't try to run me out your hood. I'm good for it. Huh? Y'all have a good time. Continue to watch the videos. Thank you. Go Javon. So ladies, I'm going to the club with Javon Report Mack. Peaches. Welcome. Merry Christmas out there, all you happy people. Oh wow, this has been such a trying time, getting ready for Christmas. And well, if you have been looking at YouTube, I got shot in a rough neighborhood doing an interview. I took it kind of hard because my work is very important, and just to be in that neighborhood and get shot, these guys just jumped out from nowhere. My cameraman was there, so I'm sure it's on YouTube. But to make a long story short, I got out of the hospital and I'm back doing my job, and I'm here today with this beautiful lady, Miss Geretha Mack, also the mother of Javon Report Mack. That's a great guy. Let's give it up. All right. How are we doing, Miss Mack?
I'm doing fine, Mr. Whitewall.
Oh, wow. It's such a pleasure and honor to be here with you today. As I was telling my fans, I've been through a terrible ordeal, and I wanted to do something so special that would uplift my heart. And I said, well, why not interview a nice Christian lady dedicated to the church? I understand that you and Mr. Javon Report and your family, you went through some terrible things, losing some family members.
Yes.
I know how hard that can be. It's just amazing how we get through those things with the help of God. I see the pictures. So excited to be in your home here today.
You're quite welcome. I'm glad
my
you did.
camera crew, they couldn't believe all the pictures and stuff. It's
Yes.
amazing. So you have Javon, and he has two brothers, is that right?
Yes, Matthew and Rodney.
Matthew and Rodney. Great. Growing up in this rather small town, Taylortown here, in your early life, how did you cope? I know times was hard, and we all go through things with jobs and stuff like that. To raise three fine boys, I know that had to be tough for you. Let me know a little bit how that was in your eyes.
Well, their father works in their lives to 2013, so I had help. I wasn't by myself.
Right.
But they were good boys, and I did my best with them. We did our best with them. They liked to be with the mother more than they did the dad.
Oh, I bet so.
They followed me around, and of course, I have to say the most difficult one was Javon the poet.
He doesn't seem like that.
Well, it was just that they said he looks like his mom, and he was probably more spoiled than the rest of them, and he's the youngest.
Well, yeah. That's I'm gonna pick at him when I see him next time. And you was a teacher for so long.
Yes.
And I know you enjoyed the kids. How was that experience being a teacher for all those years?
Well, I started out in about 1980 81 or 2 with deaf children, and I love that so much.
Oh my gosh.
Children.
So you know the sign languages and everything.
I know a little. I have forgotten them. But the thing that was made that not so hard is that, and it made it sad too, is that they come in there at we had young age, like maybe as young as 1 year up till about 5 years old before they go into the public school. But we would have them, and they may have started. We had a little boy that had started out hearing, and he got sick, and he lost his hearing. And that's the sad part to me, because he probably figured, well, why is nobody talking around me? Or why can't I hear this? So you had your ups and your downs with that job. And I was there 5 years before I moved on to the public school.
That is awesome. Awesome. See, America, it doesn't take a lot to get out there and go do some things. But it takes the strength and the blessings from God to be able to hold those things down. Miss Mack here has an incredible life, and an incredible life more to go in her life. Wow. I just, you know, as I'm riding through, I see all the Christmas places up and the lights and the decorations and stuff. It's so beautiful at this time of year. And I'm so glad you welcomed me into your home, Mrs. Mack. Javon Poet, he stays busy, so he probably doesn't know I'm here interviewing his mom.
That's true. It was ornament. We picked it up, and I said, a C. I imagine it didn't stand for Cecil to the person, but I didn't think of that then. So I said, I hang it on the tree. I didn't think then. And then, oh, I can put a picture in there. So on both sides, there's a C, and I have a picture of him on both sides.
Oh, wow.
So this Christmas and all this decoration is dedicated to him.
I take it he loved Christmas.
He did. Wow. And this is his 4th Christmas not being with us. And we miss him very much, especially Javon.
Oh, my goodness.
Because,
and I can feel his pain when I interview him.
Yes.
I talked to him behind the stage about his father, because I could tell something was eating him up, and you know,
he was a special person.
It's amazing.
He wasn't very talkative, but if he was your friend, he was your friend.
Right.
And this would tell it. I know you don't have time for this, but this is from a friend of his and a good friend of mine now that worked with Cecil. And he wrote this to me. His name was Ted.
Ted.
And Ted wrote this to me on his 3rd year of his passing. On his birthday, as a matter of fact, when he turned 75.
Wow, that is absolutely amazing.
So I met some wonderful friends through his loss, but it still doesn't take the place of him not being here.
I can understand that. And I'm sure number 7 misses him too.
They do, yes.
Wow.
So peace.
There you have it, America. It doesn't get any beautiful than something like this, especially right here at Christmas. Mr. Mack was a devoted father. He loved Christmas, and Mrs. Mack, is dedicating all her decorations and pictures and things like that to Mr. Mack up in heaven, and I know he's watching down on his lovely wife.
Mr. Whitewall, excuse me.
Yes.
Can I say just one thing?
Sure, anything.
I would just like to say to all you out there, with the violence and everything that's going on in the world today, if you have a loved one that is not home or not with you right now, that to whatever the reason, not death, but if you have someone there, please cherish that time, because with people taking each other's lives and the violence in the world, my husband didn't have a choice. He had the deadly disease of cancer, which is taking so many lives. But with us just taking the lives of each other, this is a time that you should be cherishing that and cherish family, because you only get one mother, you only get one father, and you only get to tell them every day. You should tell them how much you love them and cherish that. Cherish family. So to all, Merry Christmas and love each other.
reason that we're here today is because, first of all, let me say that we really sympathize with you guys about the loss of your son. There's a lot of things going on right now, and I feel like you'll be able to help some parents maybe that have gone through some losses of their children, either through violence or in a senseless way. And more than that, though, we want to talk to you about how you're feeling about things, and if there's anything you feel that the community can do to help you to accomplish anything that you feel you need to accomplish due to the loss of your son. So, Mr. and Mrs. All there, is that correct? Okay. So it is to bring an awareness. So the first thing I want to get into with you guys, I want to see how you're feeling at this present time concerning, unfortunately, we're really sorry, the death of your son. His name is Mack. Yeah, do you want to talk to us a little bit about that, where you are right now with that emotionally, and if there's something that you feel that maybe the community or as a whole, the authorities, or anybody can help with concerning his loss? Or where are you right now in your feelings?
Well, to be honest with you, I've had time to really think about this thing, and what's happening is it's beginning to connect with the scriptures, because a lot of times we'll let emotions and feelings step ahead of us. It gets us in trouble a lot of times. So what I've been able to do is kind of balance this thing out with the scripture. The whole world is confused right now.